again, bienvenidos. We're making a chocolate chip cookie pie. We have to have a pie crust that you can see on Cocinarista Cook, my basic pie crust. So I just need one. Need a half a cup of brown sugar and half a cup of regular granulated sugar. This is light brown sugar. If your brown sugar ever gets hard, put it in a cup with a wet paper towel, saran wrap it, and put it in the microwave, and it'll soften up your sugar. A cup of granulated, half a cup of brown, 2 large eggs, a half a cup of flour, which we'll get now, 1.5 sticks of butter. We're going to put it in our our stand mixer. Heat your oven at 325. I have the little oven going because I'm using the big one right now. And then we'll bake it and we'll have a great chocolate chip cookie pie. So we're going to roll out our pie crust. And don't forget, the basic recipe for a pie crust is on my channel, Cocinarista Cook. I always put it in between 2 saran wraps because then it's easier for me to transfer to the pie plate. Stand mixer. Put in 1.5 sticks of butter. Room temperature always. With our sugars and flours. So in our stand mixer we did 1.5 sticks of butter, the half a cup of granulated sugar, brown sugar, and flour, all half a cup. A pinch of salt. Because for some reason that chocolate sweet and salty taste tastes good, but just a pinch of kosher salt just to add some flavor to the unsalted butter. So it almost looks like your regular cookie dough. It's going to be a little bit more liquidy because it's less flour and sugar than your cookie dough. Once we add the 2 eggs and a hint of vanilla, half a teaspoon of vanilla, if you want, you can add a cup of walnuts or 2 cups of chocolate chips. I'm going to do some chocolate chips. We have a cup of chocolate chips and a half a cup of walnuts. Into our batter it goes. Doesn't have to mix for long. So it's ready to go into our pie crust, and we'll bake it at 325 for 40 to 55 minutes. Transferred our pie crust to our pie plate and crimp it. Remember, you can see how to make a basic pie crust in my other tutorials at Cocinarista Cook. So now our pie is prepared. We'll put in our filling. I'm going to put it in by scoops because it doesn't pour out like your typical pie. Clean up the bowl. You want all the ingredients in there. 1, 2, 3. Now remember, you're going to put this in your oven, 325 for 55 minutes. 25 for 55 minutes, or until set. Put it out as evenly as possible so it bakes evenly all the way around. So here we go. Now we only cover up the edges for the first few minutes, so halfway through we'll take it off. If you don't have one of these pie shields, you can crimp a bunch of tin foil around the edges. Put it in your oven at 325. So in 20 minutes or so, we're going to take off the shield, and then you'll have an awesome chocolate chip cookie pie. See you in a few. Ready to enjoy. Oh, look at that. You got a golden crust for your pie. You got a gorgeous cookie in the center. I hope you enjoyed making a big chocolate chip cookie pie. You can top it with some whipped cream or an ice cream scoop. I hope you enjoyed. Buen provecho. Enjoy!